What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Creative. Go ahead, say it with me. We are back at it again to do what? To create something great. Now, I'm not going to hold you. I'm super excited what I had planned for y'all today. We're going to be using the sub agent feature, right? In order to create different strategy variants without me having to come up with the strategies themselves, right? Because we have 28 bots that are running option algo bots that trade 0 DTE options, and 0 DTE options are option contracts that expire the same day, right? And what I want to do is create a sub agent that can create different strategy variants, right? Now I'm going to be using 6 different sub agents to do this, and there's a Git repo that I'm going to be using in order to do this as well. So have a lot planned for you, bruv. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. So as we noticed before, right, I'm going to use a slash command in order to figure out what current agents that I have right now. And a slash command enables me to communicate with Claude code, right? So we're going to go to slash command agent. So as you can see, we only have the fleet code reviewer agent. And this is the agent that whenever we say, all right, bet, review, fleet review, VWoppers, position sizing. So what it's going to do is, all right, I asked for a fleet review and I asked it for specifically for VWopper, our bot here. What's going to happen is scurrying in order to get the sub agent. I'm going to launch the agent focused on VWopper's position sizing logic, right? So you're going to see the sub agent spawn here, then fleet review, VWopper's position sizing. It's like, all right, bet. Right. So this sub agent is an AI agent that has a very specialized task, right? While it's doing that, let's go ahead and just quickly read this. This is from Anthropic's API documents, right? So sub agents are specialized AI assistants that handle specific tasks, type of tasks. Use one when a side task would flood your main conversation with search results, logs, or file content you won't refer to again. The subagent does the work in its own context and then returns the summary, only the summary. It defines a custom sub. We can define a custom subagent when you keep spawning the same kind of work within the same instructions, right? So the sub agent is working, and I appreciate the fact of what it's doing. And then went ahead and wrote a review. It's like, all right, bet this is what you asked for. Now here's the actual review. Then it's going to give it to main Claude, and this is how I can delegate it, right? The sub agent is using Sonnet, and main Claude is using Opus, right? So I don't have to use Opus. We can split it up a bit, bruv. So it's now giving the review to Opus. It's like, all right, big homie, you asked for the review for the position sizing logic. This is what I found. This is what we want to work on, right? So I'm going to give it a few more seconds in order to output what it found. And this is kind of a cool thing, right? Because whenever it's not Claude working, it's this sub agents that's working in the background, right? So when it's done, we're going to see, all right, done, total tokens used, the amount of time that it's taken, right? Then it's going to output it for me. So just give it a few more moments in order to output that for us. It's not like we're waiting or anything, bro. Taking a little bit long. Okay, here we go. So you see done, 15 tools used, 73,000 tokens, and it took 2 minutes. All right, we have a couple of critical issues. Wrong buying power leads the, all right, so there's a couple of things that we need to get done. All right, for the purposes of not having this bot crash, yes, go ahead and get this done. All right, so while we're having Claude fix those 2 issues, let's go ahead and review the repo that I was talking about, right? Now, I'm not going to hold you. This is from another content creator, a YouTuber, right? A super, super great IndyDevDan. And I'll go ahead and drop his channel in the description as well, right? So what he's done, he's created this infinite agentic loop, right? So what it is, it allows us to be able to give our sub agents, and we're going to use it via a slash command, right? Great thing here. So what it does, it gives our sub agents a specific spec, and then the AI spawns multiple agents, and then they keep working, right, until it's done, right? So specification analysis, it reads and understands the spec requirements, directory reconnaissance, and analyzes the existing iterations to determine the starting point. parallel coordination. It deploys sub-agents with unique creative directions, quality assurance, and assures each iteration is unique and spec compliant. And then wave management for infinite mode, it manages successful wave of agents, right? So directions how you can take to enhance this, apply this to your choice. You can build an MCP server that enables the reuse of the infinite agentic loop, right? Mastering AI coding. So there's a lot that's offered here. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to take this repo. Beautiful. Claude should be done. Almost done. All right. In just a few moments here, as soon as it's done fixing what was wrong with the position sizing, it's like, all right, bruv, I definitely don't want that to crash. Now it's implementing these fixes. Now let me verify the VIX. Wait, did it just? Okay, it's fixing the back test. You didn't have to do that, but all right. You say you want to really get this done. Beautiful. Now it's verifying the work is complete. I'm not going to hold you. Whenever I have it touch a file, I need it to update the change log. So I'm going to do is like, thank you. All right, update the change log with what we have done. All right, you know what I love about using Claude Code is that you can run multiple sessions, bro. So what I'm going to do is just open up another one while this one is completing this change log. Or should I just wait? Let me just wait because this is going to be another second or so before it's done. And then I'm going to clear out this context, start a new one. Or should I just have it stay? Yeah, I'm going to just have it stay. So just in a few moments here. All right, beautiful. Thank you. It's updating the, again, there's certain rules that it has to follow. All right, thank you. You're awesome sauce. All right, so what I want to do is review. Ah, crap. You can't review your own. I forgot the repo. There it is. Let me go ahead and copy. I can get you out of auto review and then explain to us using 128 total tokens before we get into our work here. And I'm going to be using Claude Code in order to build this route, right? So again, what I'm thinking about building is a sub-agent, right, that can take and create different variants of strategies for us, right? So whenever I want to create a new strategy, the sub-agent will be able to do this automatically for us, right, within this infinite loop using what IndyDevDan created, right? Again, super popular. And I think this is one of the things that definitely recommend being able to watch the tutorial on YouTube here, right? And I was able to find it was like, oh, okay, you know what? This is something that we can actually implement ourselves and how we're going to work. All right. POC, parallel multiple agent orchestration using Claude Code / command. How it does is spec, discover scan, spawn parallel agents, QA, repeat in waves until context is given. All right, bet. Now I'm going to share what we're looking to build, right? So it can like proper understand. Review. This is what we are wanting to create. Then advise how we can get started. All right, a / command that could spawn in agents in parallel and generate unique 0DTE strategy variants from sharing a spared spec file, right? So architecture, the bot specs is going to be fixed variable constraints, and then infinite, there's going to be count, spec, agent. Agent 1 is going to be momentum, agent 2 is going to be mean reversion, agent 3 is going to be breakout, agent 4 is going to be VIX adaptive, agent 5 is going to be squeeze, and agent 6 is going to be gap fill. All right, bet strategies and then the strategy variant. Beautiful. Option A is create the file now, 2 minutes. No, let's get it. Let's get it done now. We are recording and want to complete this work. We are ready to go. And for the current bots, just in case you don't know, review. I already have a repository of all of our bots. Where is it? Boom. All of our bots are here, right? So you can see I have 29 right now, bruv. Copy. Then let's get this work in, bruv. All right, beautiful. Now it's going to create a file, the slash command for the strategies. Claude Code is requesting permission. You got it. Strategies. Okay, we see the folder. Got it. 29 bot strategies include momentum, mean reversion, structural, squeeze, breakout, and then creating the files now. All right, beautiful. We have the infinite. That's in the Claude Code slash. Claude Code commands. You see infinite. And then bot spec is, where did you put that? All right, beautiful. Created, tested, infinite 2. This will spawn 2 parallel agents. Do we need to restart such that it takes effect, or it is good? Double check your work. Just make sure that we're Gucci. Let me verify the command works and it recognizes without being restarted. Oh, bot spec is right here. I bet. Okay, no restart needed. Claude Code picks up the slash command dynamically to load. All right. All right, so we're going to do a slash command, infinite 2. Okay, go. Did I spell that wrong? INFINITE 2. All right, let's go ahead and run it. It's not like we're waiting for you or anything. All right, here we go. The command isn't being picked up yet. Let me run it manually for you. I'll execute the infinite 2. Spec is loaded. Strategies input. Spawning 2 parallel agents now. Generating a momentum strategy variant. All right, so it should populate here. I need to figure out why it's not loaded. I need to proper get this done, bro. Okay, the spec is loaded. Strategy is empty. Spawning the 2 parallel agents now. Now these 2 agents are running and they're actually going to be creating a strategy variant for me. Like, all right, strategy mean reversion, strategy momentum. Let's go look at them. Interesting. Interesting. And what I'm going to do in the next video is being able to give these sub agents the power to actually go back test it. Right now it's just matter of being able to create the strategies, right? So 921 option selection, base, okay, TP1 and 2. These work. This is nice to be able to get it done. This is cute or whatever, right? Verify. But now with the next iteration, what I want to do is just give them the ability to actually go back test it. The parallel execution for both ran simultaneously instead of sequentially. Okay, auto coordination, the original. Okay, let's figure out why the slash command that we ran didn't work, so we can make sure this is good and ready to go, bruv. Let me debug. Yeah, that'll be great. And I bet it'll be on, it's because we had to restart. I bet. All right. It's not like the people of them are waiting for you. Rect, rectile ulating? What the heck? These words, bruv. I'm not going to hold you. Rectilate?
Reticulate.
Reticulate. Divide or mark something up in a way to resemble the net or network. Reticulating. All right. Sketching. I know that one. I just sometimes these adjectives be like, all right, what's this one mean again? All right, beautiful. Claude code guide, check slash command. Tool is used with 17,000 tokens. The issue is that the isn't real Claude code feature. The build describes a desired feature, but not an existing one. I see you already have an agent which is supported. Let me convert it to a custom agent. Got it. Let me create a proper custom agent. This format works. All right, infinite spawner. Okay. Use this agent when you want to create multiple strategy variants in parallel. Spawn parallel agents to create bot variants or run infinite loop pattern. All right, beautiful. Remove. And now it's going to run it again. Act manually. Okay. All right. All right. Generate strat variance for a mean reversion strategy. And I know I didn't spell that right, but hey, lollygagging. Now let's see. Is proper work? Infinite spawner. Okay. The agent needs to be restarted to picked up. Let me run it directly for now. I would rather exit, resume, office. So if I go to agent, come here. All right, infinite spawner right there. So then if I go to resume, okay. All right, let's test it now. We just restarted the system. Let's test it now. All right. Here we go. Infinite spawner generating mean reversion strategies. So we see it's working. All right. As you can see, the sub agent is working, is doing this very specific task using what we took from this repo here, right? And don't worry, I'll link it in the description. So I'm interested. Let me see this mean reversion, how this one works. So it's trading SPY from 9:31 to 11:58, and there's a window afternoon as well. It's using RSI and VWOP. That's interesting. It's using 14-day periods, 30 over. Okay. So it created a mean reversion with the Bollinger Bands. That's interesting now. So we have a BB. So SPY 20 period. Again, super long. These are not things that I would necessarily start with, right? I see that it's keep using the same session, so that needs to get thought of. Bollinger Bands, So it's using Bollinger Bands for this one. So that's not bad. TP is just out of this world. So, I mean, it's a great starting point. I'm not going to hold you. One of the things that I am going to give these sub agents the ability to is to being able to back test this, right? To see how valid these strategies are. So I'm not going to hold you. This is a great starting point, and I was able to create these parallel spawners to create these strategy variants for us. Now in the next video, we're going to be able to give them the ability to actually back test them, right? And to see which ones can actually survive. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It is your boy Creative. I'll be back at it again with another episode.